Our time in quarantine has proven to be an opportunity to get creative, an imagination incubator of sorts. A local tech team and software entrepreneurs have come up with an ingenious platform for nonprofits to raise money through online fundraisers. You'll recognize our first guest, Patrick Bryant, the founder of several companies, including this new one, Event.Gives, and his co-founder, Sam Staley. I want to thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So if anybody knows a tech entrepreneur, they know that their creativity really never ends. And when you are forced to kind of be in one place, your imagination runs wild. And you came up with this incredible idea, Event.Gives. Can you explain to people what that is exactly?
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, we help fundraising events carry on. So whether it's ticketing or silent auctions, voting events, or text to donate, we provide all those support services for these type of events. And then more recently, we saw events having to kind of decide if they needed to cancel or postpone. So we, of course, immediately tried to come up with a reason to say, don't keep having your event. We can give you new tools to allow you to now live stream that event and still engage people in a virtual environment.
You know, so many events have been canceled because of COVID-19, just thousands upon thousands just here in South Carolina, not to mention around the world. So this sounds like it's quite an innovative platform. How different is it from anything else that we have experienced in the past?
So nothing else allows live video with a live auction and donation platform embedded into the video. It really was a problem of when they were canceling the event, they weren't able to hold their live auction. Maybe they could hold their silent auction virtually as they were doing on our platform, but then they had to have a video playing over in some other world, right? And what we really baked out was this tool that allows them to do everything on one platform, so attendees have no app to download. They go to one URL, they watch the video as if they were going to be there live, and even as we come back online with events having less people at them, we see this as a hybrid tool that they will be able to host the event live in a room, and also people that are not able to attend the event can attend virtually using the video, watching what's happening in the room, donating and bidding on items as if they were right there.
How different is this, though, from, say, a Christie's auction in New York City where bidders are virtual and they sometimes have them over the phone, or the items are described to them? I'm not exactly sure how that works, but how different is it from something like that?
I think you keyed on it a little bit. Those typically are, I'm interested in this piece of art or this property, and I'm calling in, and someone's kind of in the room as my proxy. Of course, we work with events that aren't necessarily targeted towards people who want to bid on things, but they're everyday people. I'm a parent, my school has one, I want to go support my school or a golf tournament. So these are people who just want to engage with their organization, but just need an easy way to do it. So now I can just go to that URL, watch that video, and there's a button right over video. So much like Facebook Live, but instead of throwing hearts at me, I can now throw a donation or a bid and transact.
It sounds really easy to use, and that you can apply it to so many types of organizations like you're mentioning, from a school to a large corporate event. So how many events have you done thus far? Just when did you launch exactly?
Well, of course, we went to all events being canceled in the tune of a week. And then we immediately said, well, we got to give these guys a way to keep going and start baking out the video aspect. And I'm very proud of the team, 75 hours a week with multiple team members just pounding on creating this new technology. And within 3 weeks of that shutdown, we had our first beta event. And then in the last 2 weeks, we've had a few more events, and we have more events coming online. So we've had Tulsa, California, Chicago. Some have raised, $30,000, and some have raised $350,000. So it just depends on the event, right, and who their audience is, and the kind of items that they're they're selling. But it's actually a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, the technology
I'm sure
built is pretty cool.
Have you ever launched anything this quickly?
Well, that's kind of what we do. So yeah, but this one we really are in hyper speed.
Sure.
And it was, just to add to Patrick earlier, it was really exciting to see our first one on a Wednesday. So this was California Deer Association on a Wednesday evening at 6, got 300 people to show up to this virtual event and raised $75,000 in 20 minutes. So that's what we're talking about, is it's easy in and out. You can now do it virtually, and you don't have to figure out, can people show up? It needs to be Friday or Saturday so people are available. Do it on a Tuesday now.
That's fantastic. I'm going a little over time here, but I just want to ask you one more quick question, if you can tell me. So obviously you create this platform, you need to take a little piece of the pie. What is the percentage that you take from the donations?
Real simple. We just take 3% of each transaction. So we make it really affordable for any size event. That maxes out at $3,000 per event. So if you raise $10,000, you can afford us at 3%. If you raise $1 million, you can afford us at our max of $3,000. So it's real simple.
That's amazing. Thank you so much to Patrick and Sam. It was so much fun to talk to you. Congratulations on this new platform.
Thank you, Layla.
Event.Gives. We'll be back after this.